Keep calm and carry on. This is the story of one of the most famous cultural slogans in English over the last 20 years. Hi there, everyone. It's Jeff, and this is Plain English, where we help you upgrade your English with stories about current events and trending topics. Not every story is about the English-speaking world, but a lot of them are. And today, we'll talk about a popular slogan in English: keep calm and carry on. You may have seen that written before, maybe in a gift shop or online. It's a famous phrase with a fascinating history, and that's what you'll learn about on today's episode. This is episode number 811 of Plain English. Every episode comes with a transcript, a quiz, and exercises to help you build your English skills. You can find all the learning resources for today's episode at plainenglish.com/811. plainenglish.com/811. Thanks to JR, the producer. Before we start today's story, I'd just like to remind you that the podcast is just one part of how we can help you upgrade your English skills. At plainenglish.com, you can make faster progress with active learning strategies. You can take quizzes, do activities, listen to the fast version of the audio, watch video workshops, practice what you learn, and even join a live call with JR and me. It's all about helping you build your skills to become a better, more confident English speaker. Sound good? Go to plainenglish.com to start your free 14-day trial today. Now, let's jump into today's story. Have you heard the phrase, keep calm and carry on? It means to stay relaxed and keep going, even when things are difficult. If you haven't heard keep calm and carry on, maybe you've seen it. Maybe you've seen it on posters, on coffee mugs, on notebooks, or t-shirts. Maybe you've seen it on a magnet, a water bottle, a keychain, or a sticker. Or maybe you've seen it on a phone case, a doormat, or a throw pillow. If you haven't seen keep calm and carry on in any of those places, maybe you've seen one of the many parodies or adaptations, like keep calm and drink tea, or keep calm and wash your hands. Why are so many people telling us to keep calm and do something? This is the story of one of the most famous cultural slogans in English: keep calm and carry on. Let's pick up the story in the year 2000 in the town of Alnwick in the northeast of England. Barter Books is a second-hand bookstore housed in an old railway station. And employees there found a poster hidden in a dusty box. The poster was bright red. It had a simple illustration of a crown on the top. And in very simple, clear lettering, it said, "Keep calm and carry on." The poster was produced by the British Ministry of Information in 1939 on the eve of World War II. The British government was afraid that the country would be the target of bombing raids and that society would break down. So the Ministry of Information prepared propaganda to influence public opinion and shape behavior. They produced films, radio broadcasts, books, pamphlets, and posters. 3 posters were produced at this time. All of them were designed to motivate citizens during wartime. One poster said, "Your courage, your cheerfulness, your resolution will bring us victory." Another said, "Freedom is in peril. Defend it with all your might." These 2 posters were mass-produced and displayed all over England, but people didn't like them. The response was overwhelmingly negative, so these 2 posters were pulled down. The 3rd poster, the only one that was any good, said, "Keep calm and carry on." About 2.5 million copies were produced, but they never saw the light of day, not after the negative response to the other slogans. So copies of all 3 posters were destroyed in 1940 and recycled. But at least one copy of "Keep Calm and Carry On" survived. The copy they found in the basement of Barter Books. The owners of the bookstore liked the poster, so they framed it and hung it up in their store. Customers commented on it, so the shop owners started to make and sell copies. And that might have been the end of the story. But in 2005, a design critic wrote an article for The Guardian, a British newspaper with a wide global reach. The critic listed the poster as one of her top 10 favorite pieces of design. All of a sudden, Barter Books was flooded with orders for "Keep Calm" prints. Soon, "Keep Calm and Carry On" became an internet sensation. A phrase meant to maintain public order during wartime had been completely repurposed for a much different age. So why did this slogan become so popular more than 60 years after it was created? For the British, the slogan evokes feelings of pride and nostalgia. Many people consider the fight in World War II to be Britain's finest hour. It was a time of great sacrifice and tremendous danger. Remember, Britain was subject to heavy bombing raids that the propagandists were afraid of. But the British people responded with resiliency. They didn't need propaganda posters. They kept calm and carried on, even without being told to do so. The phrase is also applicable to the modern world, which is growing ever more complex, stressful, and uncertain. It can be a reminder not to give up, to keep our wits about us, even as the world changes. The spirit of stoicism and resiliency that got the English through World War II can get us through anything. Let's just keep calm and carry on. Gordon Brown, Britain's Prime Minister during the financial crisis, had a "Keep Calm" poster in his office. The phrase is also easy to adapt, parody, and commercialize. If you sell tea, why not put up a poster in exactly the same lettering with the same crown image that says, "Keep calm and drink tea"? If you make t-shirts, you can make shirts with funny slogans like "Keep calm and call your mom," or "Keep calm and rock on." And if you're a public health authority in a worldwide pandemic, you can make a poster that says, "Keep calm and wash your hands. The possibilities are endless, thanks to a little help from British law. See, the poster was created by the government, and government media in Britain falls under the protection of Crown copyright. That means the government owns the intellectual property, the words, the images of work that the government produces. But the Crown copyright lasts for just 50 years. After half a century, anyone can use the images for free. That means the phrase, keep calm and carry on, the lettering, the illustration of the crown, everything is in the public domain. Anyone can use it for personal or commercial reasons. And use it they have. Keep calm and carry on has become one of the most recognizable English slogans in the 21st century, not just in Britain, not just in English-speaking countries, but around the world. I really like it because it's just 5 words, all one syllable, 2 words, then 2 more words. Keep calm is a phrase by itself. Carry on is a phrase by itself. So putting them one after the other has a nice symmetry. You can even buy a computer font that mimics the typeface. The original poster featured hand-created sans serif lettering, but a modern font called Keep Calm reproduces the original lettering. All right, that's all for Plain English, episode number 811. All episodes come with full transcripts, translations built right in, a fast version of this audio, and it's a fresh recording too. It's not sped up by a computer. I'm about to record the fast version now, so you can get that online alongside the quiz, exercises, and more, and it's all for you at plainenglish.com/811. We'll be back on Monday with a new topic. See you then. Listen up if you speak Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Polish, or Turkish. One of the most frustrating things about listening and reading in a second language is being confused by unfamiliar words or phrases. When you listen to Plain English, or when you read the transcript, you probably encounter some words you don't know. When that happens, you have a few options. You can stop the audio, go look up the definition, then return to the episode, find your place, and press play again, but that's exhausting. Or you can just skip it and be confused. That's no fun either. But what if you could see the translation of the word into your language instantly without having to stop the audio, without having to look anything up? Well, you can at plainenglish.com. For each episode, we translate about 100 words and phrases from English to 9 languages: Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Polish, and Turkish. And we highlight those words in blue. All you have to do is hover your mouse over the highlighted word, and you'll see the translation instantly. It works great on mobile too. It really makes listening a lot more satisfying, and it's a great way to expand your vocabulary in English. The best way to see these translations is to sign up for a free 14-day trial at plainenglish.com. During your trial, you can read as many transcripts as you like, all with the translations into your language. So sign up for your free trial today at plainenglish.com.